Good afternoon, good people. Good afternoon, subscribers and viewers. My name is Mxolisi Ncube. I'm a journalist based in Johannesburg. Today, I'm going to talk about what seem to be the negative effects of the populist Operation Dudula, which has been sweeping through, especially the number of companies and the streets of Gauteng, especially Johannesburg, during the past few weeks. And now what is happening is that, as we had warned before, this operation has resulted in some companies taking a huge knock and laying off some workers. So instead of producing the positive effects for those that are behind the operation, what has been happening is, as we have been warning all along, a huge knock and threats of capital flight from South Africa. As we speak right now, we are in possession of an internal memo by one of the betting companies in South Africa, which says that it's going to shut down about 3 of its branches in Johannesburg. It's going to lay out a minimum of 150 workers because of the ending, and it states, and I'm going to read this one, that the recent closure of branches by Operation Dudula has resulted in substantial losses. So while the aim of this is ostensibly to get rid of illegal migrants and have their places taken by South Africans, the effect on the ground is that places that have been employing legal immigrants have, and they've been told to expel them. And you'll remember that companies do not, especially South African-owned companies, did not have any quota. There's been no law giving them a quota of who to employ and who not to employ, or what percentages of migrants they should employ against what percentage of locals. So these abrupt operations of people are now arriving unannounced to force company managers to show them the list of people that they employ have resulted in capital flight. We also have information that there is a cause only of operation, that Operation Dudula is targeting migrants, but this unstable in terms of running business, that anybody can just wake up one day and come and interrupt business, has resulted in a low confidence and is likely to hit South Africa more in the long run, because the state seems to be following behind vigilante groups, behind populist movements. We saw this happening in several countries in Africa. I'll give an example of Zimbabwe, where vigilantes were allowed to go around doing what they pleased, as they pleased, especially in the farms, where as a result, a government ended up taking some populist policies, some populist decisions, enacting populist policies, which ended up being quasi-fiscal. And the end result was the economic downturn, which resulted in a comatose economy. While not trying to dictate to South Africa on what it should do, this serves as a warning, because what is happening is likely to have a huge impact on the country's economy. And at the end of the day, the very people that believe that they're going to benefit out of this will be the biggest losers, because when the capital takes flight, it's not the rich that are going to lose. It's not the politicians that are going to lose, because what happens is that the politicians themselves will dip their hands more on the public purse and affect the ordinary citizens even more, because some of these things that have been blamed on migrants, whether legal or illegal, are actually the result of politicians stealing from the poor, looting from public resources, and then using migrants as a scapegoat. There shall come a time whereby very few migrants will be employed, but at the end of the day, the problems that are being blamed on them will still continue. And at the end of the day, capital will take flight, will continue to get to invest in such an environment. And at the end of the day, the poor will become more poorer, and businesses will shut down, the economy will continue to be comatose. You'll realize that even the state parastatals in South Africa are taking a huge knock, not because of migrants that have been employed there, because some of them or most of them do not employ even migrants, but they are still taking a knock, and the public is the one that is taking that is bearing the brunt rather, because while those who are behind the Operation Dudula may believe that they are solving the problems, they are actually worsening them. Thank you very much. We'll be back with another broadcast. But for now, continue to subscribe to this channel, like this video, and share it.